everyone, welcome to another video. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so you will be updated on all my future content. So this video is going to be a review of subtracting mixed numbers. Our first example problem is 7 7/8 minus 2 2/8. And I'm going to go through step by step how to solve that problem. So two simple steps. Step 1, we subtract our whole numbers. 7 minus 2 equals 5. Step 2, we subtract our fractions. Now subtracting fractions is just like subtracting whole numbers. The only difference is our denominator stays the same. So 7/8 minus 2/8, 7 minus 2 is 5. You would subtract the numerators just as you would the whole number, for any whole number. Now the denominator is 8 for both of these fractions, so it's going to be the same in our answer. 7/8 minus 2/8 equals 5/8. So we have our final answer here, 7 7/8 minus 2 2/8 equals 5 5/8. All right, moving on to our next example problem. All right, 4 7/9 minus 1 1/9. So 4 minus 1 equals 3. 3 is our whole number. Then 7/9 minus 1/9 equals 6/9. Now this answer is not reduced to lowest terms, but the reducing fractions to lowest terms, I'm going to make that its own video. I'm not going to make the reducing fractions to lowest terms part of this video, because I believe that deserves its own video. But for all intents and purposes, this is our final answer. 4 7/9 minus 1 1/9 equals 3 6/9. Another video, I'll probably reduce 6/9 to lowest terms. All right, next example. Now these rules for subtracting fractions, they only apply with adding fractions and subtracting fractions. These rules only apply if we have the same denominator. If the fractions have a different denominator, then that's also its own video. All right, 5 9/10 minus 1 1/10. Step 1, we subtract our whole numbers. 5 minus 1 equals 4. Next, we subtract our fractions. 9/10 minus 1/10. 9 minus 1 equals 8. Our denominator stays the same. Nine tenths minus 1/10 equals 8/10. We have our answer. 5 9/10 minus 1 1/10 equals 4 8/10. Now again, this fraction is not in lowest terms, but reducing fractions to lowest terms, I'm going to make that its own separate video. We're just going to be subtracting fractions and whole numbers, we're not going to be reducing in this video. But I will do a future video on that if you want to see a video on reducing fractions to lowest terms. All right, 3 4/5 minus 1 2/5. 3 minus 1 equals 2. 4/5 minus 2/5 equals 2/5. And we have our final answer. 3 4/5 minus 1 2/5 equals 2 2/5. All right, moving on to our next example. $21 5/6 minus 17 3/6. Step 1, we subtract our whole numbers. 21 minus 17 equals 4. So 4 is our whole number. Let me make that 4 a little neater. Legibility does matter. Now 5, 6 minus 3, 6. 5 minus 3 equals 2. Our denominator stays the same, since it's the same in both fractions that we're subtracting. 5, 6 minus 3, 6 equals 2, 6. So 21 and 5, 6 minus 17 and 3, 6 equals 4 and 2, 6. Again, 2 sixths is not reduced to lowest terms. We can actually reduce that fraction to lowest terms. I'm going to make that its own video, though. Not going to be reducing in this video. All right, 4 9/10 minus 2 7/10. Step 1, we subtract our whole numbers. 4 minus 2 equals 2. Step 2, we subtract our fractions. 9/10 minus 7/10. 9 minus 7 equals 2. Our denominator stays the same. And we have our final answer. 4 9/10 minus 2 7/10 equals 2 and 2/10. Again, for those of you that just went in the stream, the reducing fractions to lowest terms is going to be its own video. So even though this is technically not our final answer, I'm not going to reduce in this video. That'll be for another video. But shout out to everybody tuning in. Let me make this look a little neater. Please remember to hit the like button. It really helps the algorithm. All right, 9 6/7 minus 4 3/7. All right, 9 minus 4 equals 5. So 5 is our whole number. 6/7 minus 3/7 equals 3/7. So we have our final answer. 9 6/7 minus 4 3/7 equals 5 3/7. All right, that is my video for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of the video. And if there is an area of math or reading that you're having difficulty with, put that in the comments and I will do a future video on that skill. Until next time, this is Mr. Camilleri signing off.